Next, we feature an agency that also receives money from the annual Catholic Appeal. The Bethlehem House has been serving women faced with crisis pregnancies for the past 4 years in the Diocese of Springfield.
As Reel to Reel's Carolee McGrath reports, the agency is growing one precious life at a time.
Oh, here's the pants. Okay.
Nancy Jones works alongside Pam Hibbard at the Bethlehem House in EASTHAMPTON. They have an important order to fill for a precious new client.
Our main thing is to save babies from abortion. That's our main part of our ministry.
Pam Hibbard is the director of the Bethlehem House, a crisis pregnancy center serving families all across the Diocese of Springfield. Last year, the center helped more than 230 women. They helped welcome 165 babies into the world, including 12 sets of twins. Pam says some of those who came to her needed baby supplies, diapers, car seats, and clothing. But she says other young women who were set on having an abortion came in after running into people praying in front of the Planned Parenthood League in Springfield.
People have changed their minds after talking to them. They realize it's not really the decision they wanted to make, but they feel because of whatever reason, financial pressures, things like that, that's their only choice. And they don't know about us or whatever. That's why we have people down there with the flyers.
The Bethlehem House offers young women counseling and referrals for prenatal care, financial assistance, and post-abortive counseling. Pam says she felt called to this ministry because she's been where many of her clients are now, young, pregnant, and scared. Pam had her daughter when she was 18.
I had people in my family saying I should abort that child. And I just hung in there, and I didn't do that. And I hung in there, and I had the child, and now that child is 40 years old, and I have 7 grandchildren. And I can't imagine life without them.
The Bethlehem House depends on donations. The nonprofit is a recipient of funding from the annual Catholic Appeal. But Pam says while money pays the bills, volunteers like Nancy Jones help save lives.
Pro-life just means to make sure everybody is safe, has clothing. I mean, it's a simple act of charity. And when you come here, there's no questions asked.
Nancy is a retired nurse, a mother of 4 and grandmother of 12. A parishioner at St. Mary's in Longmeadow, Nancy says Pam's faith in Christ is inspiring.
Last week when I was here, somebody called and needed to get food. And Pam said, give me 15 minutes, and the next thing, I was busy doing something else. And Pam prayed, and 15 minutes later, the problem was gone. You know, so that's what's beautiful and special about this ministry. It's a very gentle, simple, basic ministry of love.
This year, the Bethlehem House will offer new classes for pregnant moms, including quilting, crocheting, cooking, and time management. And while their primary focus is to save the lives of unborn babies, they also reach out to women who have had past abortions and to families who are struggling financially with young children.
If they have 2 children and they just need diapers and they come, we always look at it that we give the diapers, and then say they get pregnant again, and they'd be less likely to, you know, they're struggling as it is, and then they would think of us and say, well, there is a place that can help me, and they know that now, and so they're less likely to abort that 3rd child if they're financially struggling or having some difficulties with their relationship.
Pam says she hopes more and more young women facing a crisis pregnancy will realize that there are people out there who truly want to help. The Bethlehem House is in the phone book and will soon be on Facebook.
There's always a place to go, and God will always provide that. And I've seen that a billion times with girls coming through here.
Yeah. Pam says she wants to reach out to as many young women and men as she can and help them see that life, no matter how little, no matter how unexpected, is a miracle. Reporting for Reel to Reel, I'm Carolee McGrath.
The Bethlehem House also helps with post-abortive counseling. You can get more information via our website, iobserve.org. Select the Reel to Reel page. You can also find a link there to make your online donation to the 2010 Annual Catholic Appeal.